and the bustling city of Charlotte, as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good. The Saints will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Milrow on 1st down. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Check smash, check smash. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 79 Broncos! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Jordan James. Touchdown Saints. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Now it's York for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go street. Ready?
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On second down, here's Milrow. That is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40. First down, here's Rattler. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They keep it on the ground with James. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing on third down, Rattler. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On second down, Milrow. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Come on, Cougar 19, Cowboy 8.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Saints out on top, and will return to Charlotte in a moment.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First carry here for Jordan James. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They run it with James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On the ground, it's James. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here comes the Saints punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. The Panthers had 5 and 6 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Gravity Lions.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Crack all eight. Hurt.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And you look at this Saints defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. Got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Tag! 60 Eagles, 60 Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready?
On first down, Alonso. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Alonso. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, he's ready. Lost the football. Put it on the carpet. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Rattler. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Rattler. Short throw caught by Bowers. Even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stopped short of the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And it'll be a big hit at the end of this one, but it's also a big play as he's able to hang on to the football. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
70, Hawk Warriors, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Go.
2nd and 13. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their 1st sack of the contest.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Bates' kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept away, and boom, up with the crossbar. Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's James. It's a 4-yard pickup there. It leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Throwing is Rattler. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. James. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jordan James halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Okay, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Caught by Wilson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll set up a throw. Try to set up a screen for Blue. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Jaden Blue with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's James. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. James. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the shotgun, Rattler. A short one there, caught by Likely. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now Rattler. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
so often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Here we go, set. Half the 6, 72.
Rattler wants to throw it. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and a bad throw. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half.
17, Saints 10.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Ready! Rocco 80! Ready!
Now back to throw. He'll swing this out to Blue. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
70 Lions! Buffalo 18!
2nd and 9 now. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Dragon 60! Step, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Go, Reed. Go. Go.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. First and 10.
Hold it ready.
That's another Panthers.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now second and 9.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
To the air is Rattler. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 down at the 31. Inside handoff now. Miller. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And his throw here is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing to turn with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. The York on now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Saints 17.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same thing.
There he goes, left side. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Saints 17.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. James. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jaden Blue. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Rattler working out of the gun. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Check, man. Check, man.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Saints are right back in this football game. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Rattler. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They're going to look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Play action. Now Rattler. Now he's going to step up and run. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Catch the Eagles! Catch the Eagles! Trap 50! Trap 50!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. A quick throw, but incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Big Lion. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. Right side catch. This is Gates. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just at personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rattler. He's going to air one out. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5.
70, hot 70. 65, 65.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man, Gates. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz lines up, paying off. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
60 Eagles, chop 60, chop 60.
They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Vikings. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Caught by Gates, left side. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Carolina, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin, certainly.